with another bump date for you. Today we're going to be talking about our 19th week of pregnancy.
It goes so fast.
So fast. Almost 1 week to be halfway there, guys. Yep. Ryan is going to start us off with baby progress this week.
Baby progress. Our little bean is now about the size of a zesty zucchini, though likely not as alphabetically significant.
Okay.
I like their little jokes. That's crazy though. That's crazy. Yeah. Such progress. So sweet potato to zucchini. The areas in the brain that control each sense are becoming further constructed, and little bean is beginning to sprout tiny hairs from her tiny little head.
Do you think she's gonna have your hair or my hair?
Or is she gonna have any hair at all? This is like the big
when
question.
She's born.
Well, we're not so sure yet. I think she is going to have a head of hair.
Yeah.
I think so.
Funny thing, I had a dream the other day because I'm having like all these crazy dreams. Yeah, every night. But I had a dream the other day that she was actually born and that we could see her, and she had more hair than I thought, because I think she's going to be a little bit on the bald side, and you think that she's gonna have hair.
She's gonna have a little hair. I came out, I think, with some like pretty blonde hair actually when I was a baby.
And in my dream, she had kind of like light brown hair.
Okay. So maybe she's gonna get yours. We'll see. Her coordination is growing every day as neurons make connections with her muscles, giving her better and better control over her arms and legs. And you feel those legs all the time now.
It feels like she's like, I now have control of my arms, and punch, kick.
Like she's doing karate in there or something.
Yeah, she's doing something there, man.
Jiu-jitsu. So those arms and legs are both pretty much in proportion with her body now, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. And it says here that she is now measuring at least 6 inches long and weighs about 8.5 ounces.
Wow.
This is insane to me.
She's growing so fast.
She is. They grow up so fast.
In there.
She's making progress. So that's baby progress for the week. Next up is symptoms.
Symptoms this week. So I'm definitely feeling the heat. Oh gosh, I'm sweating so much, and it doesn't matter if the room has an AC in it and it's cranked up.
And it does, and it's on high as we speak, and it's still not enough.
In the mornings, I wake up literally drenched in sweat, and it's getting worse and worse. We can go to, I don't know, a restaurant that has, of course it has AC, and I'm still sweating in the restaurant. In the mall I sweat. I just can't help it, but I'm drenched.
Meanwhile, I'm waking up every morning with the covers like pulled up to my neck, and I'm like, so cold, because it's on high, and it's killing me a little bit, but it's all about your comfort.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it. It's hard for you, I think, being in the tropics. So we talk over and over about how my body does a pretty good job of self-regulating its temperature, so I'm never really that hot, or I'm never really that cold. I exist sort of somewhere in the middle, and Priscilla's comfort zone is like this little sliver.
I'm either too cold or too hot.
Always. And now being in Brazil and going through this process almost 20 weeks in, and the heat is catching up with me a little bit.
Also, another thing that I've been experiencing this week is a little bit more mood swings, and you can talk about it a little bit. I'm sorry.
I don't even want to go there. I want to be very gentle, because it's not taking very much this week to set it off.
It's been funny though.
It actually has been.
You told me last night that I was really funny.
But I just don't understand where it's like almost like personality swings is what it is. Like the things that are coming out of Priscilla's mouth are just very unpredictable. She could not decide on what she wanted to eat last night. It was chicken, and then it was a sandwich, and then it was this and that, and it actually was pretty adorable the entire time, because it's like pouty. She's like, I don't know what I want. Lots of that. Lots of fat lip during this last week. Occasionally, like a few flashes of anger, but it's just, I think that's like riding that hormonal roller coaster.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But it's been okay. I've been trying to control myself, but you pregnant ladies out there, or you ladies out there going through infertility, the struggle is real.
Yeah, you husbands out there with these ladies, the struggle is real.
We'll do our best.
Next up is food cravings and aversions.
I haven't had a specific craving this week. I don't
really?
That I can recall.
Yesterday your cravings were like everything and nothing,
right.
So you have been sort of all over the place.
But I wouldn't call that craving. It was just I couldn't decide on what to eat. But one thing that I continue to love is my daily breakfast. So my daily breakfast of oats, cold milk, fruit, chia seeds, and flax seeds. This has been helping me so much to even like stay cool in the morning. First thing in the morning, I don't want anything hot or spicy or anything just like hot temperature wise.
Right.
So that breakfast has helped me to stay cool and actually stay full for a long time. So I've been still loving that.
Yeah. Any aversions though? Anything that you just cannot handle?
Well, we're talking this week, and that was really funny because on my first trimester, as you guys know, I had a lot of morning sickness and I had a lot of aversion of certain things. So one thing that I can't handle is toasty sandwiches, and we call them toasties, or I call them toasties.
Yeah, it's basically a grilled cheese, but we'll use these little like Brazilian French bread loaves and toast it up with cheese in it. And you just can't handle it.
No, here's called a tospier, so it's like, I guess it's a French name.
Okay.
And they're just, specifically to kind of like cook one sandwich. And what I cannot handle is the smell of burned bread. And I
because
don't know
we cook
why.
it over the open flame of the stove, and it always singes a little bit on the inside, right?
And I think it's because I had some loss on my first trimester, and that smell kind of stuck with me. And I don't know. This week somebody was making one, and I'm like, oh.
It took you right back to your first
right back
trimester
to that
again.
moment. Yeah. So that was like a funny aversion.
That's funny.
And then, guys, the cool moment of the week.
Cool moment of the week. And it is definitely that Little Bean is kicking like crazy, and I'm definitely feeling Little Bean kick also. Like it's not every single time. Priscilla will call me over every single time, just for the record. But I can't feel her every time, or sometimes I'm not there in time. Like Priscilla will be here, say in the bedroom, and I'll be in the living room, which is on the other side of the house, and she'll just start yelling, "Baby!" And then I'm like, "What is it?" And then she's like, "You have to push." She'll put my hand right there, and I will try to feel it. And most of the time, I haven't been able to because it takes too much time. But if I'm right there next to you, or if you're on the couch, however, I'll have my hand on her, and I felt that little poke. It's like our little Brazilian jiu-jitsu artist practicing for her big event in July. Yeah. So
she's kicking so much, guys.
Yeah.
She's just so active in there, which is wonderful, because that is like this has been one of my favorite things about this pregnancy, is to know that she's there, because I think it's hilarious that this little baby, is just like doing something there. I love it. And
it's like it's just a constant reminder of how real it is, because I mean, obviously we're seeing Priscilla's belly grow, and like for the husband, that's the thing that I notice the most, of course, and I'm sometimes just as shocked as you guys when I watch these like side by side images, because it's crazy how much progress you're making every single week. But so that's one side of it, but then to actually be able to feel it, like the reminder that it's not just that you're growing, it's that there is a little bean in you, and she's a big bean now. I mean, she's 6 inches, she's a zucchini, and that's crazy to me, to think that something inside of you could like balance in the palm of my hand now.
I know.
Because I actually sometimes wonder, I mean, how you're not even bigger still to accommodate that. Like, it all packages so nicely inside there.
Well, she's here, and she's
here, and we're feeling it.
Yeah, making sure that we feel her.
Time to look at the bump, guys. Let's check it out.
Let's do it.
Let's look. It's a zucchini in there. You can absolutely tell. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. And we're so excited for next week because we're going to be halfway there.
Yeah, and we have another ultrasound coming up also, which we can tell you guys about. It's going to be happening later in the week, so we're very excited to show you guys. We'll have the video up as soon as we can, and we're going to see some crazy progress, I think, since the last time that we were in there. So thanks, guys, for watching. We hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and be sure to leave a comment down low for us, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you back soon in our next video.
Bye!
Bye!